Well, howdy everybody. Howdy, Dad.
Hello.
And today we're messing with the old, what are we working on today?
The Buffalo.
The Buffalo? Not the Mac, not the Ferdinand, the Buffalo. So in the short time that we've owned the D350, we have, well, we'll go look at it here in a second, show you what we've done there. Main premise here is we're trying to get the clutch to work properly. We have a couple of different assemblies here. They come in pre-filled assemblies. This is the one that came off the truck that was not working at all, and it was like stepping on a hard rock pedal, rock hard pedal. You had nothing. So we ordered one for a D350, which was different. It's got a bigger slave cylinder and bolts onto the advanced adapters deal. And now we actually have a little bit of clutch, which is nice, but it's still not going the full distance. So we're wondering if maybe this push rod's a little too short, or maybe that bushing didn't get installed, because it's literally just at the precipice of engaging and disengaging properly so you can shift the truck. So that's kind of our big endeavor, is to get it to where we can put it in gear and actually use the clutch instead of just ramming it into gears and floating them and whatnot. Because you can't actually, it's kind of annoying, you can't actually like just slip it into reverse and out of reverse easily. So not that I like doing that, it's better to use the clutch. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun just getting to drive it around and getting to work on it a bit. You see, we took off the front bumper because, well, it was, well, it's pretty hammered, to be honest. It was, yeah, it's got a big old crack right there, big old crack right there. The brackets have been welded back on. So yeah, and that we both kind of dig that for some reason. It's kind of weird. Except for on camera now, it looks like it's missing its bottom jaw, like it ain't got a chin. It's just oh, there goes the illusion of that looking neat. But tried to take care of some of the runs on this fender. That was no good. Dad went ahead, both him and I, we ripped all the rest of the rubber pieces off on the sides of the bed. Dad ground off all the adhesive, and that revealed some of our old paint. We've been brainstorming ideas and paint schemes on what to do with this one, which is, I know we're like 5 project vehicles deep that need paint jobs, but this one's on tow duty and we want to get this one finished up. One of the things I did not film was we cleaned out the entire truck bed. I mean, I didn't figure it'd be, you know, anything worth filming. And plus I was nervous that we wouldn't have a bed floor, but it's in really good shape. The start of today is going to be Dad firing up the old truck. We're going to move it around in the shade, and Dad's got a couple of ideas and experiments he wants to run, and I have to agree with him on trying to get maybe a little more action out of the clutch pedal, because as you can see, that's it just naturally resting. So we got, well, I don't know, we ain't got that much to, but at least you can hear it actuating down there. Now you can actually start it and put it in like first or second or something, and if you hold the brake pedal, the truck will just stop. But
it's flipping the clutch, so we're right there.
Yeah, we just need a little bit more, so maybe push rod's a little too short, something like that. And well, we just want to get the old Buffalo to where we can actually drive it around. That would be nice, because we changed the oil in the engine. Of course, it's a diesel, so it's dirtier than crap, but got all fresh oil in it, new filter, and started to work on some of the wiring, getting things a little more figured out before we really start to delete, so I say. And when I say me, I mean mostly Dad, because Dad's our wiring genius. And
there's a lot of stuff that,
oh yeah,
we got to figure out.
Yeah, we got to figure like all these wires and whatnot.
Got air conditioning, and I'd like to see if I can get that working.
That'd be excellent to have. Yeah, we both kind of took a liking to the old truck, and it's something completely different. It's way out of our wheelhouse, and it's just been kind of a frustrating but fun, what I'll say, learning experience. What, Batman?
The mud dauber nest.
Wait, what?
Top of the turn.
Oh, wow, that's fresh.
It's growing. It was only like 3 things 3 things big the other day, and now it's 4 things big.
Holy moly.
Them little mud daubers are industrious.
They are. Do we evict them, or we start trying to charge them rent?
Let them grow for a little bit.
I like how you said just let them sit there and grow. You know, nothing says a fun work day like laying underneath your truck working on it, and then some mud daubers hatch, and well, they don't know how to fly yet, so they just all land on you.
Batman's watching them.
That is true. Batman is on duty.
Keeping them under control.
For anybody curious, it's just kind of funny. Like some of our road trips, we always end up finding something weird like the little Batman. Dad found we went to Ohio to get one of our motorcycles. Dad found a little Shaggy from Scooby-Doo toy about the same size in the beach. And what was that, Lake Erie?
Yeah. It was one of them. Might have been Lake Superior. It was one of the Great Lakes.
Yeah. And that Batman was wasn't he in the bed and all the muck?
In the bed and all the crap.
Yeah, you couldn't even, the muck in the bed was literally this thick, and it was compacted. I had to almost scoop it out with a shovel. So, that's enough rambling. Let's give her old Turner the key. Yeah. I like that. Kind of becoming diesely. Yeah, we got a lot of, Dad and I have been dreaming and scheming on what to do with making the truck look a little more presentable. I don't know, it's just one of those things. We can't really help it. We get a new shiny toy and we gotta play with it, okay? So don't hate us, just enjoy. Because it ain't your money being spent. It's just your time that you're using to watch our video, which we appreciate. So, let her warm up and toot her around. Yeah. Yeah, you basically got to start her already in a gear. It's kind of inconvenient. It's one of the things we want to fix. This is going to potentially become a vehicle tow pig. Actually, that's the whole point. So we can take this thing to no name and haul cars. Yeah, see, this is really annoying having to shut it off and load it in reverse and then fire it back up. That's what we want to avoid doing. You know, I was thinking about it. It's like I could cut and splices every time we got to do that. But that's kind of the thing we're trying to eliminate, Dad. Is how many times we got to shut the truck off and put it in reverse and then kill it and then put it back into forward. And I don't know. I'd be, oh, you're a brave man. It's awfully loose. It's moving a lot. I don't feel like parking brake should move that much.
I have to get underneath it and let you push on it and make sure it's showing the kill switch.
No, I wasn't showing anybody the kill switch. That's the only way we know someone's trying to steal our truck, because if they don't know about the kill chain, then the truck will never shut off until it runs out of diesel. That's okay. It's all part of the hokiness that we plan to undo. It's our own hokiness, technically, that wire. That's the kill wire.
Well, it used to be a solid rod.
Yeah. And it's just this little solenoid down here. That's the shut-off solenoid.
We got to put that in.
Yeah, we got to replace that guy, and then it should shut off with the key like it's supposed to. And we got some things we're going to delete, like the automatic kick down guy here. That really doesn't need to be here. Other than it's kind of funny to watch when you hit the gas and this thing moves on its own. It shoots up and down.
I think we need to hook it up to like a ram air or something.
Yeah. Periscope. All right, so while we got some shade right here, crawl underneath the old girl, see what we can figure out. We're going to just start with trying to extend our push rod, more or less. See if that gives us just enough. If that don't work, well then we'll resort to plan B, C, D, E, on through Q. Daniel, your lathe is going to good use. Go. Sometimes you just got to make parts in the hot rodding hobby. Another push rod. Dad's making a coupler. Be good to go. Our own adjustable push rod. Oh yeah, that is perfect fit. Now we have adjustable push rod. More or less. Not done yet, but you know. And now our little job has become a time crunch because we're losing our shade. Dad's got the little piece made, marked it.
You might have to hold down on the clutch pedal.
I figure it probably got to help you there. So, as you can see, the shade's rapidly leaving us. So, we got to get her done so we can move the truck back into the shade back there. Yep, more modifications going on. Well, can't say our little coupler was successful. We've got a hell of a lot more travel on the clutch pedal now than we did. At least the clutch pedal is more in line with the brake pedal now, but unfortunately, that is not the issue. We're kind of getting to the point where we're having to resort to the idea that we really have been trying to dismiss, that there's a problem with the actual clutch itself. Because now, yeah, see how far the clutch pedal is up now? It's up quite a bit more than the brake pedal now, so we know we're stroking that thing out, whether it's right or wrong. And like Dad says, this is all an experiment just to figure out what's going on, because the information on these trucks is not so cut and dry. This being a 92 and it's got the 4500 swapped into it. It used to be an automatic, and there's not a lot of good information. Everybody just says, yeah, you just need first gen stuff. Well, that's a little too vague, really, what we're finding out. Like everything, it's a project that we gotta, fix up. That's normal. But also as normal, it's a weird bastard year problem, and it's got a bunch of conversion stuff that we had nothing to do with, so we are learning. We'll figure it out. I got faith in Dad, and I got more faith in Dad, really.
Didn't need all this extra work.
Well, remember the whole deal was we had decided against it, and then we decided we needed it, right? See, I'll throw some blame on myself there. Oh, the headrest fell off again. Gosh darned it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it really doesn't stay on there very good.
What if we filled that up with great stuff and then just shoved it on?
Oh, the headrest? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So yeah, our adventure into the dieseling world is fun so far, shall we say. But we'll figure stuff out. The part number on that clutch, I will say, that one, the one that we took out was not the correct one according to what the internet says. It was for like a D150 more or less, and that one is actually for the D350. It's got a bigger bore. There's a few other differences. This is the one we took out of the truck, and one of the things we noticed is, well, besides this is the actual little slave cylinder itself, came off the truck. These ones have like this little baby boot. I don't know where it went. It's not in the box, but it's just tiny. And then the one for the truck came with this great big boot. And this boot did not want to fit through the advanced adapters bell housing. And actually, I'll just be honest, it broke this ear off while Dad was trying to tighten it, because the boot did not fit whatsoever. And we thought, well, that's supposed to be the right one. And so right now we've got this repaired, and it's working fine. It's just not moving it enough. So we're trying to figure out what slave cylinder setup is needed for this truck, because we'll figure it out, I imagine. It's just really one of them things where you just got to scratch your head a whole bunch and eventually figure out what the real culprit is. We've got another cylinder setup like this one. Like I said, this is more like for like a D150, and we've looked them up for the D350, which are now all out of stock, but they got them for a D250. So yeah, we even thought maybe the clutch discs were kind of fused together with rust from sitting around. So we've done a lot of this, just kind of jostling it, hoping that it'd get better. I mean, at least now we can actually use the clutch pedal. Before, with this one, it was like pressing down on just rock hard crap. It wasn't doing anything at all. You had to put the truck in gear, fire it up, it'd take off on its own, then you use the kill cable to shut the truck off, knock it out of gear, do whatsoever. And at least now we can at least hold the clutch pedal and the brake pedal, and we can put the truck in gear, but we're not getting full disengagement on the clutch is what I'm getting at. And that's what we're fighting. Trying to figure out what slave cylinder we really need, because it's not, like I said, it's not so cut and dry of just get one for a D350, since this is a automatic truck that's been swapped over with aftermarket parts. And yeah, but we're not the kind to give up. Oh, Dad's going through that side of the pasture. Man, I thought he was gonna come over on this side. I was all prepared. And here we can see the Great White Plains buffalo in its natural habitat. Maybe. Dad's on a quest to find high gear. Yeah, we're literally just right there at the point of where that clutch should be functional. So maybe just doing this, driving it around in the yard and stuff, that's all it really needs. That sure would be nice. The thought of having to pull that NV 4500 and all the other stuff, it don't sound real fun. Oh, that's great. Two years ago, if you would have told me we were going to buy something like this or had the opportunity, I would have said, yeah, right. Of course, I would have said that about the Challenger we got, Charlie Costado's Pro Stock car. It's releasing? Uh-oh, that's... Maybe driving it around is all it needed. Oh, it's still not enough. Okay. Oh, you ain't got, okay. So maybe, yeah. Well, continue having fun. I mean, what other... Dad's trying to shift. Oop, oop, oop. I heard that. Trying to float him. Probably didn't like that. Those are good looking trucks. Not too bad for something from the 90s. Sometimes that's all a rig needs, is just to get driven again. Sitting on them is pretty hard on them. You know, if we had a camera person, I could be out there in any of the other cars, the Badger Bug. We could turn that field into like a little dirt track almost. How goes it, Kimosabe?
Well, it's so close. Now it won't do it now.
Yeah.
It went in low gear.
And maybe it really just needs the shit kicked out of it a little bit.
It's like it needs a clutch brake, or it stops the transmission from spinning. Like a big truck got a clutch brake.
Yeah, like the 800, like you said.
Yeah, I mean, my Mac's got a clutch brake. It's kind of a pain in the ass when they get out of adjustment.
Clutch brake would be pretty handy, but I don't think they had that kind of figured out in pickups in 92 yet.
Pickup, yeah.
Are you going to keep hauling her around?
Well, no, it's getting a little better, but I don't know if that means there's something going on with the transmission itself.
Yeah, there's always that thought.
It goes in gear good.
Yeah.
If you get your RPMs just right, it's just in.
Yeah, it'll float right into them. That's what I was doing before we had any resemblance. The clutch was just floating between first and second.
And then I got into third, hang on.
Yep.
You got to get the speed up to get the transmission just right for third gear. It rides good.
It really does. It didn't look bad out there. It's a little bumpy, but this field is extremely bumpy. There's nothing straight about this field. Well, hell, this truck will be fine for Sykeston or Indy or...
Power steering's working good.
Yeah. This will be good for hauling cars around, race cars, street cars, all of our stuff.
All the power in the world.
Yep, 12 valve, it's simple.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna have to get that lock and gas cap off there one of these days.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. The gauge just started working on us because we got some wires fixed up, and yeah, the gas gauge is sitting at about quarter tank. Yeah, it'll be fine.
I was able to hit third gear that one time.
Woohoo! Uh-oh. Those shut-off solenoids, where'd they go?
Oh, that's on.
Yeah, we had some parts up there on the dash. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is gonna be a keeper probably. We just gotta get the clutch figured out, one way or another. Not like anything, man. We can. Gotta fix it.
Never had a hat build.
Yeah.
Clutch is solid. And you push in on a clutch,
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we got a resemblance of clutch now.
it comes to nothing. It don't stop.
I'd see that's more than we were getting before.
Yeah, it was always trying to drag.
Yeah.
And you never could even think about putting it in gear.
No, it was, yeah. No, it wanted to fight you hardcore to go into any kind of gear.
That's low gear, dude.
I hope he's not going to do that. I was expecting a 10,000 RPM clutch drop. Kind of glad there was no clutch drop. Oh yeah, viewers, that's what's left of our brush pile. Remember that great big one that was right there? Yeah, we finally got rid of that. The conditions were right. Folks, I want to say thank you for sticking around, always watching the videos. You guys are pretty dang cool. And for all the fathers out there and dads, happy Father's Day. Father's Day weekend when we're filming this. All you guys, thank you. The world needs more good dads. Just like that one. A guy like that ought to be able to have all the toys and be able to do whatever the heck he wants. Worked hard his whole life. Always been fair and cool. Best damn dad ever. Always supported me. Do whatever I can to help you, Dad. So, with all of that said, all that driving was mostly to relocate from where the shade had left. As Dad said, we were chasing the shade. So, we got quite a bit of shade here, so. Oh yeah, I don't know if we've ever actually got to show off the electric windows, but
That thing's fast.
that's better than any electric window you can get today. And that one's kind of normal. That one's, yeah, I think this one just might be like boosted or something, overclocked. They overclocked this regulator.
I guess so.
Like a gaming computer.
Like a blower.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.